The last 5 of 6 losses look like a blueprint of losing 20 of 21 earlier this season. And I have just about had it. Today on Locked On A's.
You are Locked On A's, your daily podcast on the Athletics, part of the Locked On Podcast Network. Your team every day.
Welcome to Locked On A's, part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day. I am your host, Booney, one name, all passion, and I've been an A's fan for over 40 years now and have seen it all. Ricky, the Bash Brothers, the Big Three, Mount Davis, the saga of Howard Terminal. But now I'm hoping we're stacking chips and building a dynasty for 2028 Las Vegas. We're making noise now. You couldn't tell with the last 5 out of 6 games, though. And the last 5 out of 6 games look like a blueprint of what went on earlier on this season. We're free and available wherever you get your podcasts, including YouTube. So do me a favor and punch that subscribe button wherever you are following the show. Today's episode is brought to you in part by 5 Hour Energy. Tee up that trip. Enter for a chance to win a dream golf trip for 2 to any golf tournament in the USA. Visit 5hewin.com for full rules and entry. No purchase necessary. Excludes the Master Tournament. Ends October 31st, 2025. Well, guys, I don't know what to say. It's late, and I got a lot of energy. For some reason, I think that's what will happen to you when you watch this A's team play. Tonight looked very similar to the last 5 out of 6 games. Looked somewhat similar to the 20 of 21 games we lost earlier in the year. Jeffrey Springs was great. He carved through 6 innings, limiting the Cardinals to just 2 runs, according to manager Mark Kotsay's postgame comments. But again, Kotsay pulled him after 86 pitches. I would like to see him stretch Springs. He's done that in the past. When we were winning, he stretched his starting pitching. It seems like Kotsay's making the same old decisions he did about 50-something games into the year. Defensively, we were awful. Defense matters. Brent Rooker, Tyler Soderstrom, each lost balls in the lights. Routine flyouts into 4 Cardinals runs. Kurtz had a solo bomb, 28th bomb of the year. Of course, a solo bomb. We're sluggers, right? Gelof. Everyone's talking about Gelof. I told you striking out matters. And I've said it before. You have hitters that are striking out at a 35 to 40% rate. They are not ready. I don't care if Gelof goes 0 for 4. I care that he's striking out or not. He has no business striking out at that rate. We have 21 games left in the year, guys. 21 games left in the year. And right now, our pace compared to 2024, we're 3 games ahead of pace. We're 64 and 77 right now. 64 and 77. The 2024 team was 61 and 80. I will lose my mind if we can't get to 75 wins. Lose my mind. In order to do that, we have to play 500 ball. We have to go 11 and 10. We have to go 11 and 10. Can we do that? I don't know. We got 6 against the Angels. 6 against the Red Sox. We got KC. We got Houston. We got Cincy. The Angels this weekend have absolutely owned us. And it seems like we have one good outing compared to 2 bad outings. What do you want out of the next 21 games? That's all that's left. And for a while there, I thought we were good. I thought we turned the corner as a team. But no. This last two series, we've gone absolutely backwards. And it takes me to the question, has anything really changed with this team? It's the same old thing. Tyler Ferguson coming in can't keep the deficit at where it was. Gives up 2 runs. Again, a lot of that's due to Soderstrom, but he was getting hit hard that inning. Alvarado, bomb. Yesterday, same thing. Michael Kelly, bullpen. We saw this story before, haven't we? Can't get runners home with a runner at third base in less than 2 outs. Nothing has changed. First, let's get into tonight's game. Cardinals, A's. At Busch, game 3. Cardinals team was not very good. This Cardinals team for the last 2 days did not exactly throw out Cy Young Award winners. Miles Michaelis, and today Matthew Liberatore. We made Matthew Liberatore look like Tom Glavine. He was so damn good today. Springs was good. Langoliers, man. He's the same old Langoliers. Streaky as hell, man. Streaky as hell. And we were all right. Rooker was Rooker. Rooker had 3 hits, 2 doubles. And we were good. We were good up until the 3rd inning. Good up until the 3rd inning. 2 outs. Contreras single to right. That was lost in the lights by Rooker. 2 runs scored. 2-0. No problem. We're going to get to Liberatore, right? Nope. Liberatore was lights out tonight, guys. Lights out. 5 1/3, 4 hits, no runs, 7 strikeouts, 81 pitches. Unreal. We never threatened until the 7th when Liberatore went out of the game. Hernaiz walked. Butler single. Pinch hit Cortez. Soft grounder. Langoliers comes up. 6-4 fielder's choice. That was the threat in the 7th. Alvarado comes in to pitch in the bottom of the 7th because he takes out Springs on 86 pitches, I think it was. And Springs was cruising. 87 pitches. Alvarado, bomb. To Gorman, 3-0. We get to the 8th. Leahy comes in for the Cardinals. Wilson pops out. Kurtz, solo bomb. Rooker, double. Soderstrom, single. You can't really send Rooker home in that case. He would have gotten gunned. 1st and 3rd, 1 out, you got to get the runner home. Gelof. 3-pitch strikeout. I'm trying to buy into this Gelof thing. I'm trying to buy in. He made an outstanding defensive play earlier in the game. I'm trying to buy into this Gelof thing. I can't. 3-pitch strikeout. Wasn't even competitive. Hernaiz. Slow bouncer to 3rd. Almost beats it out. We leave him stranded. Eighth inning. Butler singles. Harris grounds into a double play. Langoliers grounds out. That's it. It was that quiet for the A's. That quiet. You think we have a shot? You think we're going to keep it close? In the bottom of the 8th, Ferguson comes in. walks a guy. Soderstrom loses the ball in the lights. 2-run score. 5-1. Unreal. 2 runs in the last 2 games after we scored 11 on Tuesday. I'm getting tired. On Monday, sorry. I'm getting real tired. It's starting to wear me out, guys, because as I continue to look at this team, I ask myself, has anything really changed? Because right now, this looks like a blueprint as when we lost 20 of 21. It doesn't look any different. Bad defense. We couldn't hit. Pitching. Bullpen. What's changed, guys? Has anything really changed? I'm going to cover that up next. Time to fuel up and turn it up with 5-Hour Energy Transfusion. This great ginger and lime-flavored shot brings the iconic taste of a golf course favorite to a non-alcoholic boost. Perfect for sinking birdies or making great memories with friends. It's a hole-in-one for your energy game. Whether you are out on the course or just need a little extra push to power through your day, 5-Hour Energy Transfusion delivers a clubhouse flavor you love without ever leaving the green. Ever play 75 golf holes in one day? Well, I have, and 5-Hour Energy got me through it. Golf is all about good times with good people and good flavors. The great ginger lime flavor of 5-Hour Energy Transfusion gives you the best parts of your clubhouse go-to without leaving the course or chasing down the bev cart. Now you can amp up the fun even more. Just buy, snap, and enter for a chance to win a dream golf trip for 2 to any golf tournament in the USA. Tee up that trip. That's 5-H-E-win.com for full rules and entry. No purchase necessary. Excludes the Masters Tournament. Ends October 31st, 2025. What's up, Jesus? Time to give up on Gelof? I think you got to play Gelof out. We brought him up. We made that commitment. We have 21 games left. You got to go to him every day. You got to see what he got, Jesus. We got to see what he has. Soderstrom didn't need to slide. You're absolutely right. Rooker's another adventure in the outfield. Hey, me and you are absolutely on the same page tonight. Butler struck out with 2 base runner, 100%. Gelof is hard watching batting. He just doesn't learn. I've been saying it. You got to play Gelof out. You got to let him go. 21 games left. You got to play him every single day to see what he has. I don't know. We'll see. I just don't understand the hype around Gelof. He hasn't done anything since 2023. Literally. He has to earn it. And he has it right now, Jesus. He has it. I'm frustrated. Partly it's on my fault. The expectations I gave on this team was too much. Gelof, when you look at his series, wasn't bad. He was 4 for 12. But he had 5 strikeouts. That matters. Butler, 3 for 10. Wilson, 4 for 12. Rooker, 4 for 13. Soderstrom, 4 for 11. Hernaiz, 2 for 8. Colby, 1 for 8. Blade, 3 for 8. Kurtz, 2 for 7. Shea, 2 for 9. I mean, our stats, we have the most padded stats in the history of baseball. No, Rocket Man, it hasn't. Not much has changed. From last season. 3 games better. Same crap, right? In the second half last year, Brent Rooker and Lawrence Butler played out of their minds. What's changed? The names are different. Nick Kurtz, Langoliers have had stretches where they've played out of their minds. What's up, Bob? What it might come down to is that the league has probably adjusted. We have holes that are being exposed. Yeah, that's part of it too. And also the energy. We don't have leadership. From management all the way through this darn organization, there's no leadership. What's up, Kosher Dave? Good to see you, brother. How's everything, man? I'm a little hot. A little pissed. You know, I made excuses when we faced the Rangers. Said, hey, it's the Rangers. Leiter, DeGrom, they're playing good. Yeah, I agree with you. Kotsay is a big part of the problem. Kotsay managed differently when we were winning games. He stretched pitchers out. And it started all yesterday with Kelly. Not letting Severino go. I agree. Kotsay is a big part of the problem. I agree with you. You look at the series we were winning. You look at that. He let Jack Perkins go 103 pitches against the Angels. He let Jeffrey Springs against the Angels go 100 pitches. He let Jacob Lopez go 96 pitches. It's nuts. Severino against the Nationals, he let go 104 pitches. Jacob Lopez, 114 pitches. He stretched pitchers out. We have 21 games left. Kosher, yeah. Here's what basically happened in the game, Kosher, to sum up the game. The A's have continued not to hit. Liberatore for the Cardinals dominated us for the first 5 1/3 innings. Jeffrey Springs was pitching great. Cardinals had, I believe, 2nd and 3rd or 1st and 2nd, 2 outs. Line drive, fairly a routine play to Rooker in right field in the 3rd. I guess he lost it in the lights, misplayed it. Should have been a routine catch. Ball goes by him, 2-run scores, 2-0 Cardinals. Kurtz homers in the 7th, 2-1. He pulls Springs. Alvarado comes in. Gorman, bomb, 3-1. We have a couple chances in there. Butler strikes out with runners on. 1st and 3rd. First and third, less than 2 outs. Gelof's up. K's on 3 pitches. Hernaiz grounds out. We don't get the run home. 3-1. Ferguson comes in. 2 outs. A fairly routine ball to left field. I mean, it was hit hard, but again, a routine play, a major leaguer, any average fielder should make. Supposedly Soderstrom lost in the lights. Slid. Ball goes by him. 2-run score, 5-1 ball game. I hope that sums it up. No hitting, no heart, no nothing. Severino after a 60. Yeah. When you saw less of Kotsay, just fill out the damn freaking scorecard, Kotsay. The lineup card and call it a day. Same crap. I want to see some improvement, guys. That's all I'm looking for. I'm not asking for the world. I'm asking for 75 wins this year. Is that asking for a lot? 75 wins? Is it asking for a lot that we're freaking better than we were last year? Oh, yeah, Kosher, for sure. Yesterday, Michaelis was Greg Maddux And today, Libertor was Tom Glavine. I had no idea the Cardinals were this good. And I let JD from Locked On Cardinals know that his team is sitting on arguably the best pitching staff that ever lived. At least the A's sure made him look like it. 21 games left, guys. 21 games left. What do you guys want after the next 21? I'm going to tell you what I want. Up next. There's nothing like catching a baseball game live. The energy, the crowd, the chance to see your teams in person. But actually, getting tickets, that's the tough part. Queues, login screens, surprise fees. It takes all the fun out of it. That's why I use Game Time, the app that gives the advantage back to the fans. Game Time is fast, easy, and backed by the Game Time guarantee. You always get 100% authentic tickets delivered on time and at the best price. Plus, all fees are included. So the price you see is the price you pay. The app made it super simple. I could even see the exact view from my seat before buying. Fees are included. Know your total up front with no surprise fees at checkout. I love zone deals too. Pick the section. Game Time picks the seats and you save big. Honestly, it's faster, cheaper, and less stressful than any other way I've bought tickets. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code LOCKEDONMLB for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, that's promo code LOCKEDONMLB for $20 off. Swipe, tap, ticket, go, download Game Time today. Now, guys, am I overreacting? 21 games left, a team that's out of it. I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm not asking for the world. I'm asking for 75 wins. Now, did I talk playoffs and all that stuff earlier? Sure. Hey, that was for me. That made the season, for me, watching games, more fun, more on it. But in reality, deep down inside, I knew that wasn't a possibility. I wanted to see this team improve, and they did. And they went through their streaks. But I said it. I said it on many occasions. I was cautiously optimistic. Cautiously optimistic. Because I saw this whole same story last year. I saw the second half surge. I saw Butler and Rooker go nuts. I saw pitching take a step. Guys like J.P. Sears, Mitch Spence, Joey Estes. I saw guys in the bullpen. Tyler Ferguson, Otanez. Scott Alexander was nuts last year. Schumann was amazing. I saw them take the next step. Nothing's different, guys. It's just a different cast of characters. I swear, I'm going to lose my mind if we don't get to 75 wins. 75 and 87 isn't asking for a lot. And the way we have absolutely showed up against the Rangers, against the Cardinals are not a good team. Cardinals are not a good team right now. Especially the pitchers we were facing. They both have struggled. I mean, we made Jojo Romero look like Mariano Rivera the last 2 days. He was absolutely lights out. We have 21 games left. To get to 75 wins, we got to go 11-10. We're only 3 games better at this time last year. All I want to see is improvement. And I've said it from the beginning of the season, guys. When we were going through the streaks, and at the beginning, we were winning. We have a culture issue. We have a culture issue. We have an organization issue. The players will follow their leaders. I'm tired, man. I'm tired. I'm really, really tired. I want to see this team compete. I want to see them finish strong. We got Mason Barnett. JT Ginn and Luis Morales going this weekend in LA against the Angels. Barnett's going to get shelled. He just is. He just is. It's not a knock on him. He just has not pitched well this year. He's just not there. He hasn't pitched well in Vegas. He hasn't pitched well in his one outing. You got to give him another start. I'd love to see Ginn turn the corner. I'm going Oakland, going with the Oakland Ballers. Let's see, they have a great announcing team and more energy. Yeah. Hey, like I said, the Oakland Ballers, playoffs next week for the Ballers. They're a fun team, and their announcing team's awesome. They're into it. You know, the thing with the Ballers, you bring up a good point. What differentiates right now the Ballers and the A's, and I hate to compare independent league to Major League Baseball, but I'm going to. What the Ballers have that the A's don't have is culture. Paul Friedman and Brian Carmel are absolutely involved every day. They're there. Coaching staff's there. The announcers are vested in it. Guys like a Nevada Cullen, Tyler Peterson, they're vested. They care. They're about it. A lot more than Braden and Jenny Canvar is. We're too worried about where we're playing and the city that got left, all that stuff. We're too worried about the politics of it. The thing the Ballers have that the A's don't have is culture. And that starts from the top. The talent is there. They need the psychological edge. That separates a great team from an average, mediocre team. They need to get an edge. I doubt Kotsay is the guy for that. You know what's crazy, Bob? Kotsay was one of my favorite baseball players. Mark Kotsay is considered, and listen, I ended up being a big college baseball fan because the A's, that's how they kind of got their talent, was through the draft, etc. And Mark Kotsay is considered by many, or worst case scenario in the conversation, as the best college baseball player to ever play. And as a player, he had fire, determination. He doesn't manage like it. He doesn't manage like it. Beat writers don't ask tough questions. We never know what's going on. They're so worried about keeping their job and playing it politically correct. Our announcers are like sixth grade girls playing patty cake. It's a joke. I'm pissed. Kotsay was an intense player that left everything on the field. Why does he not manage that way? Is beyond me. Yeah. Think a guy like Tom Murphy, the manager for the Brewers, would accept what's going on, would accept Lawrence Butler's attitude. Man. Last two nights pissed me off, guys. 2-1, 5-1. That bats were poor. We didn't really hit the ball hard. We got the Angels for 3. Guys, I mean, listen. We've lost 5 out of 6. And here's our next 12 games. 3 in LA against the Angels, who have owned us this year. Owned us. They've won 8 out of 10 against us this year. We play Boston for 3 in Sacramento, which may as well is worse than playing on the road. We play Cincinnati for 3, who has to win. Then we go to Boston for 3. Then we go to Pittsburgh. Then we come home against the Astros and Royals. It's 21 games, guys. I don't know if we'll win 5 games. I'm not kidding you. If we win 5 games, we'll have the exact same record as last year. Exact same type of September we had last year. And this was what I was worried about. And I said it, cautiously optimistic. Then the offseason, right? Great. And you know we're not going to spend this offseason. I mean, we have to spend. But with the collective bargaining agreement, with that deal, who knows, we'll have a season in 2027. This offseason is going to be wild. Man. Murphy's like Leland and LaRussa. I'm predicting the Angels sweep. Might be right, man. Barnett against Soriano. Ginn against Kikuchi. They're favored in both those games. Morales, they haven't announced a third starter yet for the Angels. Oh, great. Boston. Severino Crochet. Springs, Dustin May. Cincinnati, Ginn against Singer. Morales against Hunter Green. Severino against Nick Lodillo. Hey, I'm glad we freaking getting all the team's aces. Wow. 5 of 6. You could easily see a sweep getting swept by the Angels, by the Red Sox, and by the Reds. And in Boston against the Red Sox. That's 12. That's 17 of 18. And don't you dare call me crazy for saying that. That won't even be what we were at earlier on this year. We have the same blueprint, guys. Kotsay thinks he knows it all. He's not letting his players play. I don't know. Let's put it this way. I don't know it all. I don't know what's going on behind closed doors. I will say this. He's managing differently now in the last 6 games than he has when we were winning. That's all I'll say. I don't know. I don't know anything else. But I've just about had it. Same shit. Same crap, guys. I don't know. Hey, sorry to be such a freaking downer. I'm pissed. I ain't gonna lie. I'm pissed. I've had it. Maybe I'll just watch some college football this weekend. Because speaking of which, it's another big moment on Locked On. College football fans, Locked On and Fire TV present College Football Kickoff, your ultimate college football weekly preview. Drake Toll of Locked On Big 12 leads the conversation alongside 2-time AP Coach of the Year, Gary Patterson, former college star Jesse Hawley, and Locked On's local experts. A college football preview only Locked On can do. Catch College Football Kickoff every Thursday throughout the season, only on Fire TV. Appreciate you, Bob. Hey, thank you, man. Very kind of you. I needed that tonight. Thank you very much for the kind comment. I am out of town this weekend. You probably won't see me for a few days. Might be a good thing for everybody. But I appreciate you guys always tuning in, man. Thank you for making Locked On A's your first listen of the day. I really, really appreciate all you guys. It's been a frustrating year. That's for sure. We've had good stretches. We have talent. I mean, talent doesn't really matter if you're not winning. 81, huh? Just like, wow, that's pretty cool, Bob. That's awesome. Ricky, Billy, American League. That's what kind of got me into it, right? From the Peninsula in San Mateo. Anybody knows Peninsula in San Mateo, if you're from the Bay Area, knows that this is Giants territory. Not many A's fans here. So all my friends growing up were all Giants fans. And the reason I like the A's, well, what got me to watch the A's, and again, you don't understand much when I was, 6, 7 years old at the time. And Billy Martin, the kicking of the dirt. He had personality, all that good stuff. Secondly, so Billy Martin got me watching the A's. The DH was a big deal in the American League. And when I was growing up, I was like, dude, I hated when the pitchers hit because the Giants weren't very, very good. So I watched some Giants games. Like once you got to the 7th guy in the order, they were terrible. No one could hit because the pitcher was at 9th and the Giants weren't very good. Jeffrey Lerner batted 3rd. Chili Davis batted 4th. I think Brenly was 5th. And that was it. After that, it was terrible. So the DH with the A's got me going. Guys like Dave Kingman. And then, of course, Ricky kept me watching. So Cliff Johnson, yeah, good call. But anyway, guys, appreciate you tuning in. Bob, thanks for tuning in. And I'll check you guys out next time, man. Take care, fellas.